All right, guys, AB Trades here, and welcome to another breakdown video, right? So I'm going to break down two pairs today. So we're going to break down US30, which I have not traded literally for absolutely months. And we are also going to trade YM as well. Break down YM as well, right? So here we have YM, right? These are my drawings. This is my personal charts. You guys see everything has been playing out to a T, man. We've been very bearish on YM, which I will assume we are probably bearish on US30 as well, because they are pretty much like cousins. So if you guys see here, YM, it's E-mini Dow Jones. So it's really the futures version of US30, you could say, right? So with that being said, I've been taking shorts on YM due to the simple fact that structure itself has been quite bearish. So if you guys see here, we kind of reached this double top here, which created an M formation. So the moment we created that M formation, I already knew, okay, sells have to come, because if you guys know, in an M formation, once this neckline gets broken, then price continues to come back down, right? And as you guys see, literally structure has been playing out to a T. So lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, and now we're on our way to create a new lower low. So I am expecting this new lower low. I will be honest, you guys, I have this support area over here at 37,900. And where do I get this zone from? So today I ended up taking shorts from this 500s area over here, right? So I've been taking shorts from this 500s area due to the simple fact that if you guys look left, it was a very strong support area, which if you guys follow to the right, it turns out to be exactly where price broke and retested on a smaller time frame, as you guys will see it soon. But just so I can show you guys where I'm getting this zone from, right? So if you guys see here, we have this areas of support over here. Let me highlight them for you guys. So we have one here, it touched. Then we have another one here, it touched. Then we have another one here, it touched. Then we have another one here as well, where price did not pretty much settle below this area. So if you follow this same area of support to the right, that leads us to where we're kind of expecting price to go, which is 37,900. So still a whole lot of, bear momentum to keep coming into the markets. Currently price is at 38,335. So that is still a whole 400 points away from this support area down here. But that is my outlook on YM due to the simple fact of just simple structure, guys. Like literally structure, like that's the most purest, cleanest way of trading. And if you guys want to dabble in there, right? So when you have a very trendy market like this, a fib plays out to a T. So Fibonacci is also a great tool you could add as just an add-on, basically kind of like a pat on the shoulder, like, okay, you're doing something right? So when we pushed up over here, right, you put a fib here. So you guys see price did a nice, beautiful 50% retracement, which you want to look for sales from either a 50, a 618, or a 786 zone. So gave us a nice little 50% retracement, and boom, straight into our take profit area, which is that negative 27 line over here. So boom, literally perfect drop towards that TP down here. So again, Fibonacci is just that. It's a tool that you use just to give you a pat on the shoulder. You do not base your strategy solely around Fibonacci. That's not a right way of doing things. So even if we were to put it here, right? Let's say we put a fib here, we put it over here. As you guys see, price gave us basically damn near a 50% retracement again, and literally it's on the way to this negative 27 line, which is around 38,238. So call it 38,200 area down here. So a lot of bearish momentum to still keep coming into the markets on this YM pair. So definitely am expecting, that 37,900 area to get tapped into down here at some point next week. It's already Friday. It's about midday 12:28. So basically 12:30. So markets are about to close and call it like another 4 to 5 hours. So, it might not happen today, Friday, but definitely come Monday, Tuesday, I will be expecting. As you guys know, I do have a community, which is the link is down below in the description. It's called the 86th floor. So for those that don't know, a little background story. So I'm from New York, and in New York, we have the Empire State Building, which is where the name for my academy, LTE, which stands for Limitless Trading Empire, came about. So in the Empire State Building, there's 102nd floors, right? So 102nd is the top floor you could potentially go to, which that is my academy. And then the floor right before that, before you go to that 102nd floor, is the 86th floor. So that's where the name of this community came about. So in there, I drop daily breakdowns, trade ideas. I do a live webinar every single week with the students, and we just have a good time. So make sure you guys are in that community. Link is down below. I will be expecting some sort of, push towards this support area down here, right? So let's look at US30, man. I have not seen that pair in absolutely months. So let's go on US30. Wow. Okay. Do I have any drawings here? No, I do not. Nothing to remove. Okay. So US30, man. So let's look at this. Let's analyze this together, actually. What an insane push. Literally, it's YM's cousin. Like, literally, if you guys remember that YM chart, it literally looks like this chart, 4-hour time frame. Just, I just don't have drawings because I have not traded this pair right here, right? So same scenario. So if you guys look here, we do have this major area of support of resistance coming in around that 39,948. You could say, call it 39,950. Oh, damn, 40,000 basically, call it, right? So that is our highest point, you could say. And I put it here, right? Because I don't like to just go based off just the toppy top, area of the chart, because what if price just comes a little close to it, doesn't quite reach up there, and then drops? You did not close, you did not hit take profit because your area is all the way over here. So I like to put it where price touches the most. So here price touched as well, and all throughout here price also touched as well. So that's more or less how I always like to mark up my zones. So boom, so that's telling me, okay, there's an area there. Then we look down here, we do have this area over here as well, which price kind of retraced to. If you guys see here, we used it as a support here. Then price, once it broke below this area, retested that area and kept coming down, right? So a few different areas I'm seeing here, right? Okay, I am also seeing this area down here, which I can already see where price got it from. Definitely got it from back here. Okay, cool, which we ended up retesting as well recently over here too, because this is the 4-hour time frame. So literally 8 hours ago, price was retesting this resistance of 38,589. All right, so where else could we potentially be headed towards? So let me mark off the zones right here. Okay, cool. As you guys see, we touched all throughout here. Yes, this one didn't quite reach, but all of these did, and all of these did, and then we used it as a support here. So it was resistance, and then boom, support to push us all the way up to the new higher highs. So definitely an area to keep in mind, and that area comes in at around 37,830. So that is definitely a nice zone to have. That's about 150 plus 5, about 200 points from where price currently is at right now, right? And then if I am looking okay here, then we have this zone over here as well, which I'm seeing here. Yeah, this area, let me see. Let me follow this line. Okay, perfect. So this line as well, as you guys see, resistance over here, little resistance minor throughout here. Then once we broke above a support, major rejection on this 4-hour support as well. Come back over here, price did tap into it, so used it as a support again, reversed from it, did the retest, and now did another break. And you see this little wick break and retest of this same zone over here. So that's definitely our new most recent, you could say, resistance on US30 is 38,220, so 38,200 you could say, and definitely pushing us lower towards this 37,850, I will say, area down here. So still very bearish on US30 as well. If you guys see, this structure is super clean. Look at this, even had the same consolidation area that YM had as well. So price consolidated on here, and literally look, I always tell people all the time, so when you have a consolidation area, right, this is what's going to happen. So price is going to be consolidating, right? So boom, 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 consolidation, right? Then boom, you're going to get a breakout to either the upside or the downside, depending on what market you're in and what's the trend of that market. So in this market happens to be bearish. So price, boom, broke out of that consolidation area. It's always going to come back at least halfway. So if you follow this line, that's about halfway of that box. You see it? If you guys see this box right here, it's literally about halfway. Look, really where price reach right here. It's always going to retest at least half of that box, and then from there do the major drop to wherever it is that it's going to go. So same scenario literally that I have here. If I go on YM again, so YM, look, literally same exact scenario that happened on YM. So we were consolidating in this area over here, right? Boom, and since we are in a bearish market, price broke out of that. Boom, retested half of this, look, literally half of this triangle again, and literally from there has been straight bearish. And look, price is already at 290. It was at 330 when we started this breakdown video. So already a nice 40-50 points in profit already. So definitely good momentum to keep coming bearish towards this 37,000, 37,000, I would say 900 area. That's over here, 37,900 area. So that is my outlook on both pairs. I hope this was super easy to understand, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.